taste of things to come. Taste.
That is the exploration that awaits you.
Alright guys, now let's listen to blues riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up. And try and keep up, okay?
Esquire.
Now you will receive us. We do not ask for your poor or your hungry. We do not want your tired and sick. It is your we claim. It is your evil that will be sought by us.
It's time to join the club.
Every breath shall hunt them down. Each day we will spill their blood till it rains down from the skies.
Not kill, not rape, do not steal. These are principles which every man of every faith can embrace.
These are not polite suggestions. These are codes of behavior. And those of you that ignore them will pay the deep cost.
Good night.
What is up? How is everybody doing today? Let me cancel that. No. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't do that. What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? Go back to one. There we go. Back to one. There we go. Yeah, we did talk about a shorter version. I just haven't gotten around to getting it done yet, but we will work on that. I've been doing a couple videos in the meantime to put out on my channel. But thank you so much. Let me go through here and see everybody that's here. I want to start with Suzanne. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love you so much, Mama. Snortapoopas Cuber. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you coming by, supporting all the humans and other critters, of course. Let's see. Stark, I wouldn't be here without you and Suzanne and Richard and I mean all the whole gang. Thank you so much for supporting me. And you know, I know that you were planning on doing a stream today, but I know you were really busy, so gives me a chance to do this. I bet you can't hear me, can you? Can y'all hear me? Okay, the audio is actually working. I was going to say it's going to be another one of those where I'm like talking to myself again. No, apparently it is working finally. Beard of Liberty, thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. I know you only have a few minutes to stop by. I am going to be doing a unboxing of a Transformer Magic Square Optimus Prime Beard of Liberty. I was about to say Beard of Liberty. It's no, it's Liberty of Peace is the code name for the character Optimus Prime with the metallic paint. Beware the Fist of Liberty, of course. Yeah, so that looks like all of them. Five, perfect, awesome. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope that y'all are. Oh, I can really beard. Oh well, that's an offer that is going to be hard to turn down. So you better watch out for that. That's a beard that's hard to resist, man. Hope y'all are having a good day, like I said, and we'll get started. I'm gonna sing a little song. Suzanne heard it the first time I was here. Diesel is actually somebody that might stop by as a guest. He's a really big Transformers guy, and he actually inspired me to get the comic series that is out, the Skybound Transformers. It is. I've read a few issues of it. I've gone into the nearest Heroes and Fantasies, which is a comic book shop in my town, and I've read a few of the issues. But he apparently, I want to shout Diesel out because I don't know if he's going to show up. So I'm going to shout him out right now. Diesel is an amazing Transformers YouTuber. He does unboxings and talks about the lore of Transformers and stuff like that. And he was so passionate about this series, this comic series, that he wrote in to the studio that makes the Transformers Skybound comics, and his email got published in issue number 12. So I'm going to do a video about the entire series, but I'm going to specifically call that out and show that off because it's one of my boys. You know, I met him through Comic Relief Crusader, and you know, he's just been somebody that's always been in the Transformers community that I've followed on Facebook for the past 6 years. So I think that's really cool that he got his email into the 12th issue of the Transformers Skybound series, which is a badass series. So I'm going to start out with a little song to kind of warm my voice up. So Oasis, this is Don't Look Back in Anger. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play. But you said that you never been, but all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say. I gotta work on my lip guitar. I actually don't know how to play lip guitar. I'm just kind of winging it. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band who'll throw it all away. Gonna start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. My soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say. My soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. At least not today. What's up, Diesel? Welcome.
Hey, what's up, dude?
How you doing, man? I was just telling everybody about your letter in the Skybound Transformers comics. Thank you, Beard to Liberty, for showing up. I hope you have a great show tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Tari, what's up, man? Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Diesel's stopping by because we are going to be doing a unboxing and talk a little bit about Transformers. I have to tell you, Diesel, after our talk, I went and bought the entire Kindle series of Skybound.
Cool.
So I can't wait to do a video. I can't wait to read those first of all, and then do a video on those. Yeah, I am working on that, Stark. I need to do some more practice, but yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I do need to work on it though. I haven't sang in forever, since like 25 years. So Diesel, hail chat. That's right. All right. So I am going to put my camera on, and then we will be doing this unboxing. I don't know how much time you have, but I know I want to go over this with you, and maybe we can talk about the Skybound comic a little bit if you're
I was
into that.
I'm interested in this thing too, because like the original one looked like it was just hollow and flimsy, and there was just nothing to it.
And no paint either. Yeah,
no paint, and it was just like I was watching like a Job of the Hong review on it, and I was just what the things he was saying, and he loved the thing, and I'm just like,
yeah,
that thing is hollow. I was just like,
it does feel hollow. Yeah, it does feel very light. I have to tell you that right now. I haven't opened it yet, but it does feel very light even in the box. So let me get my camera on. All right. So might not be the best lighting for
sorry I'm late, dude. I was vacuuming.
Oh no,
dead scorpions here in the basement, man.
Oh no, don't worry about it, man. I know. We just had a coral snake we found out in our yard. So that one bite of that thing, we wouldn't make it to the hospital. So yeah, we
red touching yellow will kill a fellow.
That's exactly it. And
red touching black, you can pat him on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got every poisonous snake there is, except for like the cobra and the sea snake here. I think somebody told me that we may be missing one or two others, but yeah, we got everything. We got all kinds of nasty stuff, man.
All right. So here is the beautiful packaging. It does have nice packaging. I like that like the simplistic black. It's very nice. It has the holographic Optimus on the front there, the magic square on the top. It's very basic though. There's nothing really to the box. So we will dig into this. Yeah, I hate snakes too, Tari. I actually hate snakes and scorpions. I've gotten used to like non-venomous snakes because a lot of my friends used to have them, but they still freak me out regardless. So yeah. Go ahead.
These scorpions around here, they're like little tiny things. But I think I haven't been stung by one, but they said it is about like a wasp.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just scary. Like I remember one time I fell asleep in one of these chairs back here. I don't know if you can see the chairs. Yeah. But anyway, it's just like a little recliner I fell asleep in, and the fan is right above me. And I woke up in the middle of the night to something falling on my face, and it was a fucking scorpion, man. And I fucking jumped out of my seat. That thing went flying. I smashed the shit out of that. It scared the shit out of me.
Man, when I was living in when I was in college, I was living in this mobile home, me and this girl, and like I remember I was like laid back on the bed one night, and like the freaking roaches were like paratrooping onto my face. It landed on my mouth, man. I was like,
yeah,
swatting it off. Nasty. Good thing those things don't roaches are no significant transmitter of disease or vector.
Yeah.
If they were, we'd all be dead because they're everywhere. But like,
yeah, exactly.
Don't transmit anything, thank goodness, because like I'd been dead 100 times over, especially all the places I've lived in. It's where the roaches are crawling all over me. That thing looks good though, man. It got the size right because like,
dude, it actually feels beautiful. Like it's not heavy like a fan's toys, but it does feel solid. I really have no complaints with the feel of it. For like
nice.
right off the bat, it does not feel hollow whatsoever. It feels very, very sturdy. Like this looks and feels really remarkable. And it comes with the Starscream and the hitches for both trailers. So
Yeah.
for the MP45 and the MP10 trailer.
If you got MP40, 44 or whatever it is, if you got that, man, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you better be
I
playing with that, man. I like that thing. I think it's awesome. Like,
do. Well, I have the KO of it. I couldn't
Me
afford
too.
the real one though.
Yeah, I know,
I'll
like
actually,
500 bucks when he came out.
yeah.
I'm like,
Here, I'm gonna get my my KO right now so I can compare it. I have the trans. Do you want to compare the transform element too?
I have the transform element. That was a great figure. The only thing was that
But I mean,
it didn't have thigh swivel, and and the thighs were a little bit too straight. If they'd have curved it up, that's why the Magic Square looks better. The legs look better on that. It doesn't look quite as straight and rigid as the transform element.
And I'll tell you, the paint looks amazing. Like it looks like
it looks good from right here, man.
Yeah, it looks like the MP44 paint job. Like the chrome on these little fuel cells look great. Look at the back, man. That's cartoon accurate to the T.
Except for the little, the only thing that got me was those little squared off parts. That was the only thing.
Up here?
Yeah.
Here?
That was down there at the bottom, in the bottom part of it, right there. Yeah.
Right
that
here? Okay.
No.
Maybe.
Where you had the other one, but the bottom part of it. That thing.
Okay.
And you can kind of see it from the front.
I guess you're right about that. Yeah,
but
you're right.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. But like, I never had a problem with backpacks, man. I'm like,
no, but I've just never seen a backpack that was really that clean before. Like straight, that does such a massive transformation.
Yeah, like people and they have problems with back. I've never had a problem with backpack. In fact, a lot of the times, especially in season 3, the animation models looked way too skinny and wrong. Like, I've got Fans Toys Road King, and I think that is the best Transformer ever made.
Yeah, he is one of the best. I would say that for sure. I have there's a list that I would probably have to work out like which ones are the best, but that's definitely in the top 3.
The fact that the whole it transforms into a masterpiece size cab and trailer, and in it, I think it looks awesome. I like the backpack because, like, I remember in season 3, it was one of the first couple of episodes of Five Faces of Darkness. You see Motormaster collapse, and he looks just so, his upper body's like just way too narrow. It just look bad. This thing, I love that thing. Although that looks good, man. Those all look good. You can see the transform element, the thighs and the leg are off, man. You can tell
exactly. Yeah, you can't pose it very. I'm very big into posing my figures and even customizing them. Like the gun here, I customized and painted it myself. Just a little bit of
it looks better instead of gray.
Yeah, exactly. Like just the gloss black and then the gray up here. Like
that's the TE. That's the transform element gun.
No, this is actually the masterpiece or the KO.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was a transform element gun for a sec.
No, it's just one
that looks a lot better when you put the gray in the stock.
Exactly. I did that with a few of them because they look a little plain when they're just all gray, and just kind of I don't know, just plain looking. I like a little bit of spice.
Yeah, man. Like I will say though, Transform Element still has the best matrix cavity out of everything I've ever seen. Every little detail in that thing is painted.
Well, here, let me actually look because I haven't opened it up yet to check that out. It does look very beautiful. Oh, and it's very easy to manipulate too. Oh, wow, it actually has like some green paint in there, like metallic green paint. Here, let me.
It does.
You see that?
Oh, cool. Oh no, that looks good.
Yeah, that's the Magic Square.
Dude, they even got the little gray fins on the side painted. That is
Yeah, this is. I mean, if seeing it up close, like with
Dude.
because you can tell that there's metallic paint on this.
Yeah. Oh, that looks awesome, dude. The shiny, yeah. I was gonna say, dang, man, that's giving Transform Element a run for its money.
Yeah, here, this is the Transform Element, which does look nice. It is very painted. It is.
Have you ever gotten that matrix out of that thing? Like,
I have, but I've had to use a screwdriver.
I was like thinking it was like that it might come out, but I was like, man, I'm gonna mess something up trying to pry that thing out.
Yeah. I mean, it does come out, but it takes a lot of work, and honestly, I don't really want to do that work right now. So
yeah, I know, right? I was just wondering if it actually did, because I never pried mine out.
Yeah, it does. I don't know if I think that I actually have it taken out, and I'm using it for Rodimus Prime. See, the way I have my Rodimus Prime posed, I have him holding it up, like from the 86 movie when he opens, and lights the darkest hour.
Do both sides of it look good, or just the front?
Of what?
Of the Matrix in Transform Element.
Well, I customized it, so I couldn't tell you anymore what it. I mean, it was just all gray. It wasn't like there was no gold in it at all. But see, this is what I've done with the Transform Element one. I've used like a effect and glued it onto the Matrix, so you can see like the backside. This is what it would look like. That's me. I painted that.
So it did have, wasn't the gold on there, or was it? Or did you have to
it was I had to paint that. This was all silver.
It was all silver. Okay, it's been a while.
Yeah. I had to paint the entire thing, even the jewel inside. Or no, maybe the jewel inside was blue.
I believe is blue. It is. At least it's die cast though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. It is heavy. It is nice. So that is one good thing about that. But yeah, that Magic Square, I'm falling in love with that one as my favorite.
I think it looks better, man.
I do too. I
about the legit MP44 that looks so good is his forearms, where they have like the little arrow and stuff. It's a very slight bit of red plastic, clear plastic in it, and it looks so good. And every square inch of that thing is painted on the legit.
Yeah, that's something you just pointed that out to me. On the Magic Square, there is nothing there.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm gonna have to paint that myself, or get some Toy Hack stickers to put some orange on that. But other than that, it feels. I mean, honestly, it's just as heavy as the KO. It feels just as solid.
Really?
But it actually is the ab crunch is a lot tight. It's a lot tighter. This one, it's very loose. See,
mine's not. I don't. Mine's not that. I think I've got it behind me somewhere. I need to break it up.
Maybe I need to tighten it, but this one is very, very tight, and it feels very good. And the poses that I've seen the Magic Square getting into is unbelievable. I mean, it can pretty much do anything.
Are the smokestacks still plastic with that?
Yeah, they feel like it. Yeah, they're definitely plastic.
That's a slight missed opportunity. I would have. Yeah, I would have made the stacks metal. You know, that was one of the first customized parts I ever got was for the 20th Prime. I ordered with those short stacks. I ordered some. It's a long time ago on I think it was on a website, and it took this guy months before it got there, but it was like he die cast like long stacks, and I put that on there way back in the day. Man, when that thing came out, I was just like, I thought it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen in my life, man. I was just like, it looks like the freaking cartoon.
Hey,
now the stuff they've got now like looks like it walks out of the TV.
I want to say hi to RVM. Thank you for stopping by, man. I really appreciate your support. I hope y'all are all doing really well. Tari, again, Suzanne, thank you for being here. Snortapoopas, Cuber, thank you so much, all y'all, for stopping by. So yeah, this is definitely going. See, I do like the kind of skinniness of the upper body of the MP44.
MP44, yeah. They tucked that in.
Yeah.
Really nice right there, because if you look at the animation model, the original toy was just the front of the truck, and there was nothing
exactly
to it. But this, like that right there, see, they've made it, because a lot of the animation it would vary depending on but
the
that
legs
right there,
right.
that was the more narrow. I remember looking at the front of 20th Prime when I saw the prototype and some stuff, and I remember seeing that thing, and it was like I was like, wait, that's not just the front of the truck. It's different. The front of the truck looks different because you had to do all that stuff. It was just, I was like, man, engineering.
It's good. The thing that they didn't do well is the legs, though.
Yeah, the legs are kind of garbage. I had to actually, there's a dude on TFW I sent my knockoff to. First, I got the silver legs one, and then I was just like,
I did too, but I have that transformed. I have it in alt mode with the trailer.
Did the panels line up? Because on it always looks. I didn't think it did. None of those look like that.
I got them as good as they could be. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll be right back. Yeah, so this that's about as good as I could get.
Hold on, let me had to scoot. Oh, in the arm, that one kind of indent like that. Where, let me see the top part where the Autobot symbol. Yeah, that doesn't go flush with that either, does it?
No, it doesn't. Not on either side, but it's all in that one piece. It's all because of this piece right here. If that set in there correctly, I think this would fit in a lot better too. But this is my trailer.
I wonder. Oh, where'd you get the? Wait, that's a painted trailer. That's a painted MP10.
Yeah, I customized it. Yeah, dude,
you are brave, man. I'm like. Man, I just know if I do it, I'm so OCD. It's not going to be perfect, and I'm going to lose my mind.
No, I actually got this one pretty good. Even the gray on it, because the MP10 was a light gray.
Yeah.
And I actually painted this one a darker gray, like the cartoon. So it's actually, I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. Like,
it looks. I love the look of that rather than the MP10. For the longest time, like, I love the fact that, like, the 20th Prime or MP1 had the wheels on his legs and all that stuff. I was just like, I think that's awesome looking. But then when they started hiding the parts and making things like look like, what does Jobby say, the Roger Rabbit effect, like they walked right out of the curtain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but that trailer looks good with that. When I saw the MP44 trailer, because most of the time in the cartoon, that's how it looked. It didn't have all the different stripes on there.
Exactly,
one white stripe and everything, man. And like,
even in the movie, it didn't have those stripes. There was only a couple times when it had those stripes. And I like the look of it better, honestly.
The movie is like the go-to reference for everything.
That I couldn't agree more, man.
Can you imagine if Toei now animated, hand-drawn animation, 2D Transformers film, just like, kind of like, and just imagine it looking as good as Dragon Ball Super.
Oh God! Oh, dude! In
HD, the friggin' '86 movie still pops, man.
Thank you so much, RVM, for subscribing. I appreciate that so much, man. You know what? This is just something I want to get off my chest, man. I had my first stream last Thursday, and I'm so upset with YouTube, man. I got I think it was 15 gifted gifted subscriptions to my members, and YouTube refunded them all. And so I had Tony, I had some and another person contact me and be like, "Why did you refund the gifted gifted members that I sent you?" I was like, "I didn't." So I've been on like trying to get in contact with YouTube, and I was telling them like, "Okay, what's going on? Why did y'all refund these memberships?" And they're like, "We're going to have an internal investigation, figure out what's going on." Well, 24 hours later, they sent me an email and said, "Through our investigation, we found out that your gifted subscriptions were refunded. Thank you so much for your." And I was like, "That's not the answer to the question that I asked." Like
customer service. Like my brother is on Google Business, and he's had his business on there for years, and all of a sudden they removed him, or they changed it up to where you had to verify, and it took him forever, and he verified, and then they removed his freaking listing because they said it was like counterfeit, it was something along, I can't remember the exact words, and I'm just like, man, that's gonna be some dumb glitch that's in their system, some AI thing that removed it because like he has no like negative reviews. He's got pictures and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It was like saying that it was like inferring that it was like not legit or something. And I'm just like, dude, you're just going to have to get in touch with them. All I hear is that this stuff happens all the time with people's YouTube channels and stuff because they just don't have, they got so much crap going on. They don't have people to look at that stuff. I mean, good grief. They need several dedicated people just fixing problems and
I asked them specifically, can I get somebody else to look at this? Because you either don't understand my question or you don't care about answering it. Because you literally just repeated to me what I told them initially. You know, y'all refunded my memberships, and then they were like, they sent me an email. It was just like, yeah, we would like to inform you that we had an internal investigation and we found out that that the gifted memberships got refunded. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions, it's like, the initial question, the initial question that I contacted you about, you didn't even answer it. You just repeated the thing that I said to you. So I'm pretty frustrated about that because I really do need that money. Honestly, it sucks, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just kind of frustrated about that. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest because YouTube is a pain in the ass. Apparently, I've heard stories about YouTube being a pain in the ass, but this is my first experience with them really getting under my skin and doing something to me. Oh, the antiderivative gel sent you its way. Awesome. She is amazing. She is one of the coolest wrenches I've ever met. Only behind Suzanne, of course. Suzanne is the number one. She is my mama. She takes good care of me, and I love her to death. Let me show you one other thing too. This is another thing that I'm really proud of. It's a customization piece.
Oh, cool, man. I'm glad dude. I just moved. I've got almost my whole collection moved in here, man. And
all right. You see those legs? That's Superion, the Zeta.
Uh-huh.
The legs are custom built. They're 3D printed to be accurate to the cartoon.
Yeah,
if you look at the images of what they actually look like, they're just black and grayish. Like
they have like a sort of resemblance to Air Raid's chest, sort of.
Yes. But I got somebody to custom print these out for me, and the hip skirts up here and the arm pieces. So it's like perfectly cartoon accurate.
That is awesome, man, dude. Do you know
it's
how
one of my favorite?
Disgusted I am because I don't have any cash to get the fans toys to finish the aerial bots? Because
Dude.
I have the 4 Stunticons and I've got 3 aerial bots, and I hadn't been able to afford to get. And man, Shozy store has got freaking slingshot and the combiner
Everything. Yeah.
for $319. Everywhere
No
else
shit.
it's $400, man.
I only shop at Shozy.
I know. I need to
The only reason that I was able to get this is because I paid for it 8 months ago. Whenever it went on pre-sale or pre-order, I had the money from a copywriting job that I had just gotten finished with, and I paid for this. I paid for Ironhide. I paid for Ratchet, the X Transbots, and I paid for First Aid, because I only need 3 more Protectobots to finish season 1, 2, and the 86 collection and the 86 movies, Autobots and Decepticons. I have the Fans Toys Dinobots.
You get the Fans Toys, man. Those things are all like $500 a pop, dude.
I know.
For the longest time, they were even more than that before they reissued a few of them. Even the reissue,
I know,
$400, man.
And
they look like. What's cool about those is a few things. Those Fans Toys Dinobots, they look not necessarily completely super tune accurate, but they look like there's like a blend of the toy and the tune, but you get the vibe of it. You get the total vibe.
I think it leans more into the cartoon, but I do agree with you that there is. That's why I like them so much, because I think
they look great. They look like just like they look like a bunch of brawling maniacs, man.
Yeah. And I got the slag that I have is the perfect cesium, so it's not the scoria. It's the one that's actually tall, the same size as these. You know, that scoria one was like, it was the first one that they made, and it was I guess to be made in line with
the Fans Toys one.
Yeah, it was number 2. It was Fans Toys number 2. Number 2 that they made. It was Shockwave, and then they started with the Dinobots.
Oh, I thought FT1 was that the trailer?
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay, maybe you're right.
MP1. That was the Fans Toys trailer, which was yeah. I think I saw that on eBay for like about $700. I was just like, what?
Oh yeah, here, let me show you because the difference in the slag is
that cesium too, man. I think it's who made that? That was
that was Fans Toys, but they made it under a different name, like they did with Robot Paradise.
Yeah.
So this is the cesium.
Dude, I love that thing, man. Like slag, he was my favorite. I had the G1 toy, and he was my favorite of all of them.
He was my favorite too, actually. I customized the face because the face that it comes with isn't cartoon accurate.
Man, that thing was dope, dude. And I bet it's solid as a freaking engine block.
Oh yeah, it is heavy.
Fans, man. First Fans Toys thing I got was FT16 Sovereign, and I got that thing, and I was like, that face looks dope, man. Did you do that with the eyes like that, or did you do the vents?
Yeah. Oh no, I did the vents, the sides, and I did a custom symbol, because the symbols that they have on there are too small for what it should be. So what I did is I got like a gift card, and I cut it. I put a Autobot sticker on the gift card and cut 2 pieces of the plastic together and glued it, and then just I cut it out perfectly.
Oh, cool.
So
man.
so it's actually like a 3D.
It looks like a plate. It actually looks like a plate. Man.
It is. It is. It's a plastic plate of
awesome.
of gift cards basically. And they're fun to transform too. These are they look like they're very intuitive, man. They are. They really are. These are the most intuitive and most fun Transformers I have to transform. Yeah,
I'll tell you that
excuse
man,
me.
they look awesome, dude. Like I found out about water slide decals a few years ago, and I think those are the greatest things ever as far as putting it on third party stuff. Because like I'm so
have the metallic
psychotically
ones.
OCD that I can sit there and adjust it until my brain.
I'm the same way.
Man,
you know,
I'll look at it for like 2 or 3 weeks and be like, it's crooked. I got to take it off.
Yeah, take it out. I'm the same way. You know, that's actually how
and get another one and adjust it, man.
That's actually how I sold my original Fans Toys cup, because you know how the symbol it's cut in half.
Yeah.
Like and what I did was I put it on there perfectly, and then got a very thin razor and sliced it, so even when you transform it and put it back together, it looks like it's just one whole piece.
Yeah, mine. What I did, and it took a while because those two pieces in coot are almost slightly not quite perfectly leaned up. So what I did was, and it took me several attempts with scissors and that decal sheet, and trying to cut it perfectly down the middle. But that symbol's so small that you can't really see where the scissors are cutting. So it was like a trial and error thing. And I eventually got it to where it was all right, man. And I got those 2 pieces on there.
See, the trick is you need to use a thin razor like that instead of scissors. That's the trick.
Yeah,
you need
you
need to have a really thin one, so that way it doesn't rip, it just slices perfectly.
The thing about that is me trying to get it straight. Me trying to go straight with it is dangerous. It's easier for me to line up and see where I'm going with the scissors.
Yeah.
But I'll have to show you that. I tell you though, man, my favorite thing to transform here recently, and it's it's surprising, man. It's one of my favorite figures ever. Is freaking Hitch.
Which is that the Fans Toys?
Yeah, I got the and I love the toy head too, man. I'll leave the toy head on this
I really want that one, but I can't afford it right now. I have the X-Trans bots for now.
This thing is so much fun to transform, dude, and it's like solid as a brick. And like I've got, I think it was issue 15. You remember when they were at the Bruce Springsteen concert for the Marvel comic? I don't know if you ever read through the old G1 comics.
No, I never read through the whole G1.
On the cover, Hoist is holding up like a lighting rig, and his face is drawn like his toy, and I like the toy. See that the toy head?
Yeah. No, I like that. It looks pretty cool. I like how the device that comes above his head sits perfectly above that. So if you like tilt his head a little bit, it goes with it.
Well, that one doesn't. There's a cartoon head that has that piece attached to it. Then there's a cartoon head that doesn't have it attached to it. And then this toy head doesn't have it attached to it. What it is this part right here.
Yeah.
Is a piece of metal that hooks into the plate that his head plugs into. So you can tilt his head and that thing will kind of still sit there, but the wings lock into place, man. The thing is awesome. I also got Outrider, but they're you know how they were the same G1 toy, but like they're different on this thing. It's neat. They cool. Swapped the transformation up, but they're both pretty intuitive and pretty easy. But I love Hitch, man. He looks man, awesome. Dude, of course it's solid too. Just that all right there, toys. All everything Fans Toys is like, man, they like melted down an old engine block to make their toy.
That's what I love the most about Fans Toys is they feel
quality. The quality.
Yeah, they feel really good.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna play a video real quick, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I'll be right back after these messages. Sorry, that's stolen from Stark. Stark uses that, so I need to come up with something different. But yeah, let me get this going. Shift 8. Yeah, I'm still learning how to do all this streaming stuff.
Yeah,
so.
man, it's been so long since I've actually streamed myself without jumping on somebody else's stream. I've forgotten everything.
Yeah, I've been really putting in some time to learn how to do it. So, all right, let's see. Is this? I also need to put everything in the same folder too. All right. Well, that's not it. Sure. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna play this one then. Really gotta go to the bathroom. Oh no, I found it.
It's Rita. She's planning an attack on Angel Grove. We need the Theta Ranger here right now. Call him.
What are we gonna do?
Call the Theta Ranger Alpha 5. That's what you're here for.
Calling Theta Ranger now.
Theta Ranger.
Thank you, Theta Ranger. Come through. Come through, Theta Ranger. We need you.
What the fuck is going on, Alpha? What are you fucking doing?
Oh my god, what the
Theta Ranger, Angel Grove, right now. Rita is planning an attack. What the fuck is going on? What? I feel fucking from me.
Off the rocker. What is going on, Zordon? How can we fix this? What do I do? Oh shit, I just fucked it up even more.
Going on? What? I feel fucking from me.
You big bean? Where are you? Oh my god, you're lost in the Morphin grid. What did I do? What did I do? Oh my god. What? Oh my god, you're lost. Where are you? Come on, Zordon. We need you. We need you, Zordon. Oh no. Please, come back. I'm trying to do everything I can. I'm pressing this button, the self-destruct. Oh no, it's the self-destruct button. Oh, please. Oh, wait, that one. Oh my god, Zordon, we need you. Theta Ranger, come in. We need you. Theta Ranger, come in. No. Zordon, where are you, big head? What happened to you, floating big head in a big ambiotic tube? What the fuck? Do I need to clean you again, you fucking retard? You smell like shit all the time. I didn't say that. I did not say that. Yeah. There we go. There we go, Zordon. You're back. Thank God
fucking
you're
upside down. I'm upside down, Alpha.
Yeah, you are upside down, aren't you? We need to fix that. Okay, I'm gonna fix that right
Thank
now.
you,
There. We're gonna fix. There you
piece
go.
of shit
Okay, the
robot.
frequency.
You take it.
Oh shit,
You like it up
Zordon.
the
Thanks
ass
a lot.
anyway,
That
Alpha.
fucking hurt
Take
my
another
fucking
one.
ass. Thank you,
Get me
Zordon. I
fixed
appreciate
first,
that
Alpha. My
fucking
frequency is
gentle
fucking
touch you just
going
gave on my. I'm gonna call for sexual harassment if you do. Oh my god, you fucking asshole, you big blue fucking head antibiotic that smells like shit. Oh my god.
Thanks a fucking lot. Now call the Theta Ranger in Alpha 5. I command you to do it. I built you so that you would be able to do things I can.
There you go, you stupid.
I have fucking hands to do it, and that's why I built you previously to this situation.
Now we call the Theta Ranger and get him
Call
the
the
help.
Theta Ranger to attack the monster in Angel Grove now, Alpha. I don't know what else to tell you. Contact the Theta Ranger, you piece of shit. I'm going to rip you apart with the electrical equipment that surrounds this entire facility. until we completely self-destruct and go fuck yourself. Yeah, you fuck yourself
How the
too.
fuck do you expect me to be the superior intellect in this command center when you the one that built
Believe
me?
me, Alpha 5, I have no
Well, fuck you
illusions
too,
whatsoever
Zordon. I need a drink.
of you
I need some
being the
oil or
supreme
something
intellect
to
in
get
this
me
command
to calm
center
down, because this is bullshit.
whatsoever.
Data Ranger, it's all on you.
Yeah,
You
you
need to
fuck
come in
yourself
and
too.
fix this shit now.
All right, and I'm back. Yeah, there is a long string of F-bombs in that. Yeah, that's going to be on this channel a little bit. So yeah. Let's see. So yeah, I'm probably not going to, this is going to take a long time to transform. So NC-17, is that a reference to Star Trek too? NCC-1701.
NC-17 was that old movie rating, dude. And my bad, dude. I had these earbuds in and they weren't plugged in, so you were probably getting all kinds of echo and background noise and trash. I like got up to the bathroom and I kept hearing my speakers. I was like, wait a minute.
No, I actually didn't get any of that, so it was perfectly cool. Don't worry about that at all. All right.
Man, that thing looks that MP44 head sculpt. That thing looks dope.
Well, and the thing about the KO too is that these ears, they bend in a lot, and this one comes very straight. They look very nice. So this is definitely, after I fix the arrows on his arms, I think this is going to be the perfect Optimus for me. I hear that it's pretty easy to transform, and it looks really nice transformed.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, man.
I like how the axe comes too. How it works. How it just goes over the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good.
It looks fantastic, and it looks like it's super posable, man. If you man,
those butterflies like you wouldn't believe, the ab crunch,
with all the posability, I'd just be like, all right, I'm putting in the Megatron must be stopped no matter the cost pose, and leaving it there.
Hey, do you want me to put it next to a Megatron?
Oh, it's gonna look sweet. You got MP36.
Yep.
That MP36, is that a legit one or a KO?
It's a legit.
That's awesome. I wasn't able to get it. I had to get a KO, and then I had to. His feet were just a little bit not sturdy enough, so I took them apart and finagled some stuff and got those ratchet joints tighter. I was able to shave a little bit of plastic off and whatnot. It's such a fantastic looking figure. Oh, you got the back piece. That back piece doesn't work on the knockoff, man.
Yeah, I paint because it came not matching the same color, so I had to match the paint. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Snortaboopus. I really appreciate you stopping by. RVM31 371. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here, man. It's awesome to have y'all.
Yeah, I love how Snortapoopus is always a bear.
He is awesome.
On Twitter,
man.
He's always a bear. He's always
in like Comic Relief Crusaders or Doomcocks or whoever. Like he's always around. I love
Lorber, man. Michael Lorber. We have got to get together and just do like a 4 or 5 hour let's talk Transformers.
Me too. Well, Stark has actually been trying to get us together too. So
Stark likes Transformers. Heck yeah, dude.
He's a Decepticon defector though. So he hates Autobot lovers. So I think of myself as more of a DevCon anyway. I kind of am the bounty hunter that kind of floats in between Autobot. You know, I don't take a side because the Decepticons designs are just so damn cool. I can't help but say that I love them.
Well, I am an old school
Autobot.
Yep, Optimus Prime from the get-go, man. I watched him die in 1986, and like the rest of the kids there was in like mourning, like, you know.
Stark would make Stark makes fun of us. Like he said that he was the only one laughing when Optimus died. Like when he saw that in theaters as a kid, he makes fun of that shit. So it's kind of funny.
He sounds.
Oh, see him in chat.
I'm sure he
see him in chat. All hail Lord Megatron. Yeah, that's right. That's my Tony.
You weren't going out and like killing small animals for no reason when you were a kid, were you?
I just told him that, Stark. No,
you probably are the only kid on the. Well, there might have been a couple others that laughed, but like, yeah, you're freaking.
Yeah, no, he's an animal lover though. Like,
I'm just giving him some grief.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. I love him so much.
Oh yeah, I've seen him all over the place. But yeah, I am a straight up Optimus fan, but I'm legit, man, from 1984. So,
but you can't deny that the Decepticons had some of the coolest designs.
Oh man, I loved, dude. I wanted Skywarp so bad when I was a kid, and never did see him. Like a lot of the stuff. Like,
is he your favorite Seeker?
Yeah.
He's my favorite Seeker too, dude. That's awesome.
Well, he was my favorite of the original 3. Now the other ones is Thrust.
Oh,
Thrust just
really?
Yeah. Like I separate them. Like
I still like Skywarp more, but I can see that.
I like Thrust. They had a few thrusts in, and plus he had the freaking VTOL. Knowing that ain't no real jet whatsoever, because there were no tail fins to stabilize Thrust. They were just like, get rid of those and make it another toy.
Well, no, I mean his whole design was custom. Like he was more of like a helicopter / jet. Yeah. Like because he had those wind turbines that brought him up.
He had the VTOL wings, man, which were freaking, I just thought it was cool. And the way he looked in the cartoon, I remember my neighbor had the Thrust toy, and like I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna play with it. And every time, man, like when you get some of those G1 toys, you'd be so excited, and you get the toy, and after you watch the cartoon, you get the toy transform into robot mode, and you're like, disappointment, because it looked nothing like that. I'll tell you what's cool though, the Transformers Marvel UK comic drew them like the toys. Like the first several issues, it looks super cool, man. Like that UK run, which took place in between the US Marvel run, it was cool because they drew them like the toys.
What did they do with Ironhide and Ratchet? Because Ironhide and Ratchet didn't have heads. They
had that sticker thing that was sort of like a head.
I'm just asking.
They drew them like that. They just had them like that windshield thing was over there, and then the little head.
Oh, okay.
Behind it, and that's how they drew them.
Okay, I've never seen I've seen little pages of the UK, but I've never read any of those.
Oh man, I think I've got them. I've got it digitally downloaded somewhere, man, and I know there's a website or two that you can that I know of that you could read it there if you ever wanted to. That
I know Kindle has it. Hey, what's going on, Suzanne? Shit's going down. What's going down? Prepare for devastation. What are y'all talking about? Something going down? Y'all all right? Everything all right, Suzanne? Let me know if something's going on, Suzanne.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I can sing a song in the meantime. Tony, you never got to hear the cover, the parody song that I wrote. So I'm going to sing that one, all right? Oh, Stark and there y'all are having a war. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I sorry, I missed it. All right. I think this actually turned out pretty good, Stark. So let me know what we need to have like a little session. You can help me learn to sing for my diaphragm and everything. Okay? Oh yeah. All right. Not good this time. New Disney's woke move saddens the Zord's groove. Their new agendas makes me feel ill. Guess I'll avert my eyes. Oh yeah, alright. Memories are good. Back in time. Watching the classics, enjoying that magic. Something is a crumbling in front of us all. The studio's ready to get woke. Say it's a joke. Agenda's a deal breaker. Say it's a joke. Your pride is your dictator. Can't reason with you. Copium won't let you. Think nothing can hurt you. You're looking like fools. When I say this way is a stage illusion that you're doing, takes another fan away from you, another every day. Fucking tool. Say it's a joke. Agenda's a deal breaker. Say it's a joke. Your pride is your dictator. Dear Disney, I write you in hopes you'd see your demons. You've woke up, what a leap. Things aren't good secrets you keep. This model you're using leaves us all truly brooding. Like martyr, false martyr, franchises drowning in your woke flood. Yeah, 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 yeah. Say it's a joke. Agenda's a deal breaker. Say it's a joke. Your pride is your dictator. All right, I need to work on that still, but that was it. That was the song that I have begun with as my first parody song. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's Weezer. Say It Ain't So. Oh man. How's it going over there, Stark, tonight? Are you almost done cleaning up? How many more days do you need to work on that stuff? Short King woes. Yeah, definitely go check out Stark. check out Stark. Check.
Well, my bad. I was like crunching the Tums in the microphone.
No, that my microphone unplugged itself for a second. My bad. Oh man, today actually wore me out a lot more than I thought it would, man. I'm gonna definitely be doing that video on the Skybound comics, and hopefully in the digital copy it has your email in there. I would think so, right?
Oh, it will, man. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the first one in the letters, the matrix of lettership in the back, man. I had a feeling when I wrote it, man, because it took me a few months to try to properly express how I felt about the comic. Because when they were like Transformers getting new license and all this, and I wasn't excited at all. But I read that first issue.
It's good. That's
man.
The one
No. And when I got to the back, and Daniel Warren Johnson is telling, he drew a picture of his G1 Optimus Prime toy, and he told the story about losing the fist right after he got it. I was like, I'm sold. This dude is a fan, and I feel so sorry for him, because like, if you lost the fist, that's it. That stinks.
Well, what I love is that they used all the original G1 characters, like Wheeljack's in there, Cliff Jumper. They used, as far as I know, like they use all of them.
Well, Optimus Prime acts like Optimus Prime. He doesn't act like Michael Bay Optimus or kill somebody, all this kind of stuff. Or, no.
We don't even talk about the Michael Bay stuff. I don't even do that. That's not my cup of tea.
Optimus Prime acts like Optimus Prime. Like the part that there are so many memorable moments, but when he steps on that deer and he just looks down, he was like, this world is so beautiful, and then he accidentally steps on a deer, and he's like, he's got a faceplate, but Daniel Warren Johnson is able to show emotion with his eyes, and you just see he's like, oh, what have I done? And that is Optimus Prime. That's in the face. I mean, the head on all the drawings, it looks like, Daniel Warren Johnson drew the first 6 issues. It looks like movie head Optimus Prime, which to me, it's like the head you've got there, which is like definitive Optimus Prime. But I mean, he wrote it, and I was like, this is so good. When is it going to get bad? Because I just, everybody's got to put some kind of agenda or something in it. Because, I read all the IDW comics, and good grief, I've never seen such, man, in the stands for that thing. It was like, I'm telling you, on one spaceship, there were so many gay Transformers on this one spaceship. I was like,
really?
This was statistically impossible to for that many to be on one ship when they just got a group of random people. It's statistically impossible. But they put it in there.
I thought the Transformers didn't even reproduce that way. I mean, I know Elita 1 and Optimus Prime are together, but it's never implied that they have any sort of sexual.
No, exactly. And like, they're kind of like, and they, they used to say RC was a forceful female Autobot. And then, the search for Alphatron, you had Elita 1, Chromia, and the other chick, I can't think of. Leader 1, Chromia, and
it starts with N, maybe. Thank you, Puddle Jumper, for stopping by. I appreciate that.
Is it Nightshade? No, Nightshade. It's
Nova something, maybe.
Wait, let me find out. I gotta search it now.
I know what you're talking about, though. There's the 3 girls, because they're the ones that are taking care of Cybertron the million years or whatever that Optimus has been gone off the Earth.
What's hilarious? Have you ever seen those Dr. Smooth videos?
I've heard the name, but I can't.
Moonracer and Firestar.
Moonracer
and Firestar. Yeah. Back in, this is 20 years ago, man. Dr. Smooth.
Yeah, that's true. Puddle Jumper's right. The only Transformer sexual reproduction could be in Beast Wars, Tigertron, and Air Razor. and there was, and in the Japanese version, they were actually a gay couple too.
Yeah, they were. I know. Jobby was laughing at that.
Yeah. Air Razor was actually a man.
Air Razor's a dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that's another story too.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's absurd, man. They do all this stuff and then they turn Optimus and they start him all out as being a cop, and that's wrong. Optimus is either a Ryan Pax, the dock worker. Like, let me tell you something. Michael Lorber, he swears by that cartoon, man. He doesn't care for any of the other things but that cartoon. And then you have like my personal, one of my favorite things next to that, or maybe even like a little better, is the War Within, the Dreamwave War Within, that was written by Simon Furman and had Don Aurora. Optimus Prime is he's an archivist, data entry, where he's seeing all of this stuff. And actually, I don't know if you've ever read the book Exodus.
No, I've never read any of the books except the new Sky. Except the Skybound. I've only read.
This is a hardcover book too, man.
Oh yeah, no, I've never read any of those.
I don't know why.
Puddle Jumper. I don't know why Japan had the gay couple. That is a good question. I don't know though.
They may have just. Who knows, man? All I know is like that masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron. Jobby made an 8-minute video, and it's nothing but voice clips from that thing.
Yeah.
It's,
and it's not him doing. And it's not him doing the voices.
I don't know what I don't know what he's saying, but he's having a good time.
Yeah.
It's like 8 minutes of the, because they didn't put David K on there. That was the video that he got David K to come on there and
I didn't realize he got. I don't. I remember the video, but I didn't remember him having David.
Oh, he had David K was.
Jobby's hilarious.
Oh, he's hilarious, man. He goes. He's just. I don't know. He's a nut. I like him, man, and like.
Yeah, he's my type. He's my type of humor, honestly.
And he loves G1, even though I can tell by looking at him. The dude is a lot younger than me, so he didn't grow up with G1, but he loves it, and I'm just like, cool. But
I'd probably say
David
he's probably
K
around
was on
30.
3 of his videos. Like,
really?
He got him. Well, he recorded voice lines because I'm not sure. I don't know if David K lives in Canada or if he lives. I know he goes to all those LA Comic Con and or the Transformers Con and a lot of that stuff.
Is Jobby in Canada?
No, Jobby lives in California.
Okay, that's what I imagined, but you mentioned Canada.
David K. I think all of those guys were in Canada because in Canada they could not call Beast Wars. They called it Beasties. Because
shit, I never. That's a little fact I didn't know about.
Oh yeah, man.
Crazy.
Oh, that's the Canadian broadcasting, the censorship.
Yeah.
stuff.
That's crazy. I didn't know they called them beasties.
Yeah, because you couldn't call it wars because it's like too violent.
Oh,
and it's like
that's ridiculous.
Oh, it's nonsense. It's all nonsense, man.
Like I'm so anal about it. Like I don't even like Megatron as a tank or a jet. Like
no, man, Megatron needs to be a gun. Man, there were kids that died from playing with Megatron. Man, I sold a bunch of my G1 collection and wound up getting a lot of masterpiece and third-party masterpiece stuff just because I had a pretty huge G1 collection, and most all of it, or a vast majority of it, was stuff I kept from when I was a kid. Even as a kid, I was like an OCD, like anal dude. I kept the boxes, the inserts. I even kept the used sticker sheet that came with it and all that stuff. But like that G1 Megatron was a 38. It was perfectly scaled 38. One of these days I'm gonna go to a gun show or something and buy one of those. Give me a Walker 38.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I have a Glock 17, but it would be cool to get a Walther.
Well, I just wanted to get it
just to display it.
I just wanted to get the Megatron gun, although the only ones I've seen are really brown. I think the colors for Megatron, it was probably a very rare few. It's actually that toy was based on The Man from U.N.C.L.E., that TV show from the 60s.
Yes, I do remember hearing
They called
that.
it a Walter P-38 Uncle. I never understood what Uncle was, because like,
Uncle was like U.N.
Yeah. It
So
was an acronym.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the word that I'm looking for. My brain's not working correctly
But
tonight.
it's okay, man. I'm like, I drank some coffee and defogged. I vacuumed up lots of dead scorpions, so like, and swept the floor, man.
You're in Texas too, right?
No, I'm in Alabama, dude.
Oh,
Can't you tell from my accent, man? We got our own
southern
country.
It's southern.
We have our own kind of country. I don't know if you know that Camelot dude. He and I have the same accent, even though he's up there in like fancy North Alabama.
Is Tony's from is Tony from Alabama or Kansas? I know he's somewhere over there. I can't remember exactly where he's from.
You heard Texas as well. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You sound like Wichita Falls, Dallas, Texas accent to me.
I always thought of, it was funny because in school, like in high school, these little kids, some of the younger black dudes would come up to me and they'd be like, "Hey, dude, you're gonna hit the waves this summer?" And I'm just, because I looked like a surfer dude. Even Suzanne said something earlier about me looking like some kind of surfer dude. I'm Seriously? Like, and I talk like a country surfer dude because I watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure way too many times.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's the perfect amount. way too many times is the perfect amount of times to watch Bill and Ted.
It's such a great movie. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. And the more you watch it, it's like Austin Powers. The more you watch it, the funnier it gets.
Exactly. You know that the original script had called for a third character. It was going to be Bill, Ted, and Steve. That was the original. Like, look it up, man.
I know Pauly Shore auditioned for it and lost out to Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
But he came up to Keanu Reeves one time when he was doing that Totally Pauly or whatever.
Yeah. No, but before, like, they actually did the casting for it, when they were just writing
Bill, Ted, and Steve. That would have.
Yeah.
Thinking about it now, that would sound so weird, man.
Yeah, I know. That was not,
and then it's like Steve.
And then Steve, like the third wheel, just like, and then we have Steve following us around. Like, he doesn't even fit in the damn phone booth. He has to make, we have to sit in the phone booth back for him to make a second trip. Like, he's just the third wheel that just tags along.
Why do we even have Steve? He doesn't
contribute
anything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess because they were thinking they needed a drummer, they needed like, a guitarist and then a bassist and a drummer or something for the Wild Stallions.
I love how they couldn't play.
Yeah, exactly.
They tried to play. They were awful.
But they were amazing at air guitar.
Yeah. Man.
Those riffs. Yeah, those air guitar riffs.
I was listening to Crowder this morning when I was working out, and they've got whoever it's like Tim the Tool Man is like, he's got that he's got that guitar lick from the air guitar part from the movie. He throws in there every once in a while.
I love how Comic Relief Crusader Mike, how he ends his streams with that, and that Abraham Lincoln, and everyone be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. I love that.
Oh, yeah. Abe, you're too tall, man. I can't help it. That's just the way I'm built.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Well, we might have to cut this short because I'm getting real tired, and I don't know how much my voice can do any more songs. I might play another video, but I'd really like to have you back on after I read the entire Skybound and talk about the entire Skybound series.
Oh yeah, man.
Because I've read the first 3 issues, and then I think I read 7 or 8. I read when well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but the arm thing,
Yeah.
So,
it's good. The first 6 issues are just, that first arc is fantastic. Second arc is good too, but that first 6 is just the things that he has Optimus Prime do, and the way that he talks and everything. And that's what I was saying in the when I sent that email, I was saying, man, like I said, Daniel Warren Johnson gets Optimus Prime, and he does. He knows how to write him, man. He's a fan. And he comes at it from a fan perspective.
Puddle jumper. I don't want to do myself. He meant docs, but he said I don't want to do myself. Man, I thought that was funny. Anyway, yeah. Man, I don't know why I'm so tired, but yeah, probably call it a night. I was gonna do 30 more minutes, but I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm not gonna do my last 2 songs. But maybe when you're not busy, we can schedule another time to do on Monday or Thursday, and give me some time to read the comic and put maybe like a little video together of like the screenshots from the.
Man, that's cool. Or if you just want to get together and talk figures, it's nice to be able to bounce stuff off somebody, because like I could just sit and talk about these masterpiece figures like all day, every day, man, and just check them out, man. Because like, it's a niche thing, man. It's something like,
here's your favorite.
Oh, dude, I still think
I painted the cockpit on this.
I still think, even though that mold is kind of not that great,
the legs suck, but it looks good.
It looks fantastic. That the especially the cone heads, you're like, wow, that looks. Yeah, they got the scale right.
The heads are the appropriate size. Everything except the legs and the posability of it. That's the only thing that's wrong with it. Other than that, they look great.
Yeah, the knee pads even look right to me, and the way that the wings, that's the right height. Like, I don't know if you've seen that that or what. Yeah, it's supposed to be a masterpiece thrust. It's like
it's Mackey Toys. Yeah,
or it's supposed to be based on the new Starscream mold. The head's off. It doesn't look right. And
no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, for sure.
The head's off in that mold, dude. They're too short. Those I got to get Thundercracker, but those deformation space bots, those are awesome. I love those things. The transformation is intense, and I have to watch a video every single time I do it. But I love those things. They look so good. And they're the right height, like the masterpiece Starscream 3.0 is too short. So it's the Shockwave.
I sold mine. I had all 3 of them, but when I got them, I was like, okay, these are a lot shorter than I thought they would be, and so I sold them off. And I had extra money left over after buying all the deformation space ones because they were so cheap.
You've already got them, yeah, man. I love those things. I got to get Thundercracker though, and I need to get the wing fillers for Skywarp. The wing filler makes that thing look so good from the back.
I'll show you Starscream. Yeah, this is
yeah, he's that's the right height, man. The only thing, it looks. I've got the wing filler for Starscream. I'll have to dig around to try to find one. Skywarp and Thundercracker, man. They look good. The transformation's kind of. You got to be careful.
It is. I don't like transforming them, but they look
fantastic. And they're relatively the posing's good. The only thing is, like, I think it's like ankle or toe pivot maybe that's the only thing that don't have. They got ankle pivot, but they don't have like the toe doesn't go forward.
No, it's just it doesn't really even have like an ankle pivot. It has the toe pivot and then the thrusters kind of pivot too. Like see like that. That's all it does. But I mean, you can still, they balance correctly.
And man, they're like, I want to say the Starscream is $70 on Show Z right now.
Show Z, yeah. And again, I painted the cockpit with a gloss enamel, so it looks like the cartoon because they come kind of clear, almost like this.
Yeah,
that's what
you can see the inside the cockpit. Yeah, I do not trust myself. If we had time sometime, I'll have to do it later. I still have a few more things to move here, but my whole collection is sitting around me, and I've got custom painted Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime that a dude did for me. He basically took the entire thing apart and painted all of it, all the wires, all the stuff. Yeah, and he painted the Jetfire instead of it being blue. Like there's
That's
not
cool.
he painted it black and put rust on it and everything like that. It looks.
Oh, he weathered it and everything.
Oh yeah,
That's
man,
cool.
he weathered it and made him look rusty.
Yeah, see, that's what I do all this with a brush. I need to get an airbrush to make it like really nice. But I've actually done a pretty. I mean, for an amateur, I think I do pretty well with a brush. But I'd like to get an airbrush to make it.
Man,
really
I don't even know how he painted the eyeballs on that Optimus Prime. I'm like, how could you even do that?
Well,
my hands start shaking looking at that.
Well, see, the thing is, like a lot of the figures, they have a screw in the back. So if you take the head apart, the eyes are just a separate piece. So you can just put them on a piece of napkin.
I think he had to paint the whole head together. I don't know if it came apart like that.
Oh, if that's the case,
I'll have to show you this thing, man. It's insane. He painted all the wires because, all the sculpted detail.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah.
It looks, that thing, the Prime was pretty close to, it was pretty movie accurate or whatnot, which I kind of the Jetfire, not so much, but then again, it was a total cheat to make that thing into a Blackbird, to make a robot into the robot's gonna be hanging out underneath the Blackbird because the Blackbird is just a flat plane.
Yeah, I mean that's the X-Men's jet. As far as I'm concerned, anyway, that doesn't need to be in Transformers. I
don't know. I think the Blackbird is one of the coolest jets.
No, but ever. I'm just saying that when I think of the Blackbird jet, I think of X-Men. That's the vehicle that they use to get around.
Theirs wasn't. It wasn't like an SR-71 Blackbird. Theirs was blue, and it had passengers, and it had.
It was like a cargo type of
Yeah, it's still cool though, man. Yeah.
All right. Well,
that Prime does look good though, man. It looks really good.
Yeah, it really does. I'm gonna have fun transforming it. I heard that it's not too hard to transform, and it looks really nice transformed too. So I might have some fun with that.
Oh yeah, and it looks in the legs, the bed, or how the legs on it look really, really smooth. They may even smooth out better than Transform Elements legs. I think it does.
Oh yeah. No, a ton better. I've seen the entire transformation process, and it looks like it looks legit. Like it looks like a real vehicle. Like it's, and the posability in this. I mean, the arm goes. I mean, it's a flat. I mean, you can go just completely flat on that bend on the elbow.
It's double hinge elbow.
Yeah. I mean, and the legs too. So yeah, you can do a ton with this. But anyway. All right, man. Well, yeah, I'd love to talk some toys with you sometime because this is only a fraction of what I got, man. I have a customized Minosaur, a DX9 Minosaur that I did a new head, legs, arms. I got somebody to 3D print me a new head for the Zeta Bruticus, because the one that comes with the Zeta Bruticus is really small and it looks really odd on that huge body.
Yeah.
So here, let me show you real quick what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This guy, he 3D printed an exact replica of that head, but it is the right size. It looks fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I have I've got the MMC Bruticus. It is not nearly as tall as that. It's the same height as Combiner Wars Devastator, but it looks, the individual bots look so good, and they look really show accurate too. Especially like Swindle and Brawl and Vortex, they look really good. But it's just that whole scale is kind of it's a little bit too small, man. And I'm just, man,
Yeah.
dude, I need to sell a kidney so I can get the Fans Toys combiners, finish them all. Everybody keeps posting these Superion videos, and I'm just like, I always wanted a Superion that had the arm cannon mounted on his arm. I was like, in the face plate.
Yeah.
And then they've got that option with it.
Yeah. Well, the Zeta has that too.
Yeah, yours does. Yeah, yours does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well, dude, thank you so much for stopping by, man.
No, thanks for inviting me, dude. I had a blast.
Dude,
I'm glad.
Yeah.
You,
yeah. I'm glad that you got to know that this isn't all like a Power Ranger channel.
Yeah, I wasn't when you were. I thought you were doing like a stream. And I was like, I don't know. I'm a little bit before Power Rangers, so I was like at the wrong age to like get into it and everything. I was like,
no, dude, I completely understand. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, Suzanne. No, you're talking about Diesel. So yeah, she said, "Look at that handsome boy." Yeah. I mean, I was a Thundercat, Silverhawks, Transformers kid, but then when the 90s came, I got into X-Men, Spider-Man, and then when Power Rangers came around, it just reminded me of Transformers and Voltron so much I couldn't help but get sucked into it. And then the whole Green Ranger thing and Jason David Frank, he became like one of my idols. And after he passed away, I met him twice actually, so he's a big influence on me and this channel. That's actually why I made the channel in the universe of the Power Rangers, is because it's kind of like a homage to him in remembrance of him. So yeah, this channel isn't all about Power Rangers. It's more about sci-fi nerdiness, cartoons, toys, just anything nerdy that comes to mind that I have a passion for. I did a stream, my birthday was last month, and on Tony's channel, I did a stream on the top 10 underrated 80s and 90s sci-fi TV shows. And that was really cool because there was a lot of TV shows. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I'd never even heard of that one." And there was some in the chat that were like, that reminded me of some that I was like, "I can't believe I forgot to put that one in there." So yeah,
that's cool because like I would have remembered a few of those, man, because there were several of them, man. There was like Manimal. There was freaking the one the Misfits or something, the Misfits of Science. That was one.
Oh, I forgot about that one too. Somebody reminded me of Nightman. I forgot about Nightman. Super Force was one that was on my list. Then there was Mantis. Sliders was on there. Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future.
Captain Power was deep for a freaking kid cartoon. I love it, man.
I'm so glad that you know that, because nobody else in the chat knew that show.
Power. Man, that show, it was so well. See, back in the day, they didn't dumb things down. They made it for adults, man. That's why like I despise this new Transformers 1 movie. I despise it. It's cringe humor, and it's just, I don't know. Some other people might like it, but I'm just like, man.
I tried to give it like a little bit of a break, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm looking back at the old days, hoping for some little glimmer of G1, and this is the closest thing to it at the time. So at first I was like, yeah, maybe it might be all right, but now that I've watched the trailer several times and see what's going on, it
becomes watchable about halfway through. And at first I had to stop it like after about 20 minutes.
You've actually seen the actual movie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I've only seen
I kind of sailed the high seas for that. I wasn't about to spend any shekels on that thing, man. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, see, they used to make stuff, but it's not meant for you. It's meant for kids. Man, they used to make stuff for kids where freaking everybody died.
No. That Captain Power show. They had episodes about drug abuse. They had episodes about being defected to the Overmind.
Yeah.
And so, that first episode where the ex girlfriend of Jonathan Powers tricks him into coming in so that she wouldn't have to suffer being digitized again and stuff like that. There was so much pain and drama that the way I see that show, it was like Star Trek: The Next Generation meets like a superhero team. You know,
it was nuts, man. It was and I remember like was Sauron the flying robot?
Yeah. Sauron was the flying one, and then there was
Maximilian. No, not Maximilian. It was he had the
Lord
tank.
Dread. Oh, the train, a Rancor or something like that.
I can't remember the name of that thing, but like I remember that Sauron, whenever it came on screen, creeped me out as a kid because it was like they were trying to do CG, but it was more like animation mixed in with live action and stuff.
Well, because they were forced to integrate toys into the whole thing, and the writing got messed up because of that. They were trying to write a really good show, which they did the first, the first 12 episodes or whatever, but then they didn't get a reboot of the season because kids weren't buying the toys, but it was because the toys were a test. Like they didn't work properly. They were just
they didn't interact with the screen.
They were forced into the show. They had to force in like 2 minutes of time where those light things would come up so you'd be able to use the toy.
That stuff never worked right, man.
No,
it's such a well written show. It's awesome.
Have you seen the trailer for the attempted reboot in 2018? Phoenix Rising, Captain Power Phoenix Rising.
I think I have seen that before. It's been a while now.
They actually got the actor that played Captain Jonathan Powers to come in as, I guess he's going to become the mentor. See, that's another thing too, is Captain Power had mentor, which was the guy in the glass tube, which in Power Rangers was Zordon. So Power Rangers say that it was just the perfect elements from all the things that I loved combined into one show, and that I loved it. But yeah, if you didn't get a chance to check out that trailer, it looks really good. It's not going to be made, unfortunately, because Gary Goddard, the producer, he was accused of some very bad things.
Yeah, I probably get an idea on that.
Yeah, so that kind of sucks because we're gonna miss out on something that could have been really, really good. But
I wouldn't want it to be made in this time now anyway, man. They'd put some modern garbage in there and make it awful.
True. Yeah. True. Yeah, man. Well, dude, it's a pleasure to talk to you, man. Like I love
you too, brother.
I'm so glad that you know about Captain Power because I don't have to talk about it to myself anymore.
I've got to rewatch that, man. I haven't seen that in.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah. All of it's on YouTube. I just hadn't. I'll think about it and then I'll forget about it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you have a good night, and I hope all of y'all have a great night that are still here. Suzanne, if Tony's still here, thank you for stopping by. Puddle Jumper, God bless y'all. Love y'all so much. I really do. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving this this channel a chance and having some fun with us. Sorry I didn't get a chance to sing more songs, but I probably need more work on that anyway. Thank you, RVM. Everybody who came by. I think there was also Snortapoopas. Thank you so much. Let me go back and make sure I thank everybody. Tari, I don't know if Tari's still here. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah. Peace out. I love all of y'all so much, and I'll be seeing you soon. And we'll have another, hopefully on Thursday. I hope I don't have to work, but if I do have to work, I'll let you know, and then we'll just do another one on Monday or something like that. But I do need more practice to learn how to incorporate these streams more efficiently. And I also need to finish some skits. I only have the one skit and 2 videos. so far, and I have a lot in the books that I am working on. So thank y'all so much. I love all of y'all. Have a great night. Peace out. God bless.
Later.
May the power protect you all until all are one. Take care. Take care, Diesel. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Later, brother. We'll see you.
Later.